This is the dawn of a new era of British karting. This is the 2019 British Karting Championship. This is the best racing you will see anywhere in the world. Let's see if we can get away correct time of asking. Well, they're into the tram lines. Formation looks better. Right up, we're racing. Kai Hunter takes the lead. Adam slots in the second and Taylor Babs gets third. These three have got a good break. Oh, and somebody hard into the barriers. And one of the safer barriers has gone out onto the circuit. So that driver, well, he's all right. He was down the hill. There's a barrier on the inside of the track, and of course the driver's still too wide, and so on and so forth. Trying to see who that is. Well, we'll get a number check next time around. I think it might be, well, I don't want to speculate on who it could be. The driver is trying to get back onto the track. Well, went sideways into that rectile barrier, and of course those barriers are soft. They're specifically designed to be soft and to move to absorb the impact. And I think the driver just turned right, and remarkably, well done that driver. It looks like it might be an Excel Motorsport livery car. Well, we'll find out who they are next time around. It's the number 48, Chris Simpson. Now, that's the Excel Motorsport livery. Just got tapped around, and of course, outside into that rectile. Could have helped him. There wouldn't have been anything that maybe got bent around. It was okay. It's obviously a bit shaken up, but still in this race. Kai Hunter leads on lap number 2. Tom Adams, Taylor Babs, Matthew Higgins, Ben Casely, Harry Newman Oakley and Miles Barthorpe, the top 7. Warning flag goes out for the number 45 car, William Walker. Adams, Babs, Higgins, Casely. Newman Oakley, Barthorpe, Jack Steadman up to 8th place. Brody Trehorn. Brody, again, privateer driver, very quick in qualifying. A problem in one of his heats, so he's been battling back up towards the front. He is in the top 10 in 9th place, and another privateer driver, Jensen Watts, in kart number 36, runs in 10th place. So, now the junior Rotax field settle themselves down. Hunter, Adams, Babs, Higgins, Casely, the top 5. Then a gap of just over a second back to Newman Oakley, Barthorpe, Steadman, Trehorn, Watts. He is 11th, and Edward Matthews is 12th. Lawrence in 13th. Ed Matthews in the number 58 Coles Racing kart started this race 20th, but he had to come to the repechage as well. So we've got 2 drivers in the top 12 who have to race their way into the 2 finals via the repechage. How long and to withstand the pressure? Will Helen Babs be content to just sit and wait? Now, Adams is 3rd, so Babs moves into P2. There's the very distinct Mera Polish 303 Squadron Racing Team. Amira had an issue in the first final. Now John Knox and Knox and Simpson have retired, so Chris Simpson, obviously now there was a problem with that kart, so he is out of the race now. The warning flag going out for Ben Casely. place. So Casey has passed Higgins, but obviously used a little bit too much. A yellow flag waving. Oh, there's somebody else backwards into the tyres going under the bridge. That is a big crash. Driver up and out of the cart. That's the first thing, but that cart is wedged. The cart is wedged. The driver, luckily, not wedged and walking away. So that. Now, the marshalling team here at Paul Fletcher International, the best. And they're moving that cart away out of harm's way. And of course, we've got yellow flags waving. There's no need for a Battenberg flag yet. Here come the leaders on the start finish straight. And look at that, the marshal have got the problem solved. Where that cart is, and I'm going to see who that is as they come around. It is the number 42 cart of James Crossley, and I'm about to say that cart is situated exactly where Chris Simpson went into the barriers on the opening lap. The marshals are moving that now away from the scene of that incident, and they've got to move the driver away as well because he needs to move himself out of harm. Way. That's Lee Manchester there, just sort of guiding him into a safe place. At the front, we're on lap number 6 now, 9 minutes to go. No, he doesn't. It's now Tom Adams for the first time. Tom Adams takes over top spot. So, Adam and Hunter, Taylor Babs, Ben Casely, and Matthew Higgins still the top 5. With a bit of a gap over Miles Barthorpe as they go out onto the banking. And Kai Hunter retakes the lead. Under braking for the first hairpin. Repasses Tom Adams for top spot. Now can Adams fight back? The answer, not immediately. With Babs in the number 29 cart. His teammate, no, it's Ben Casey in the KR Sport, number 53 right behind him. Then it's Barthorpe and Higgins. Obviously made a change the first final, it didn't work. He was going backwards, they unmade it. Well, he started this one 4th and he's currently running 5th or 6th. So, currently running 5th as we come across the line. The 75 cart, the Vision Motorsport machine. He's got the Isle of Man flag. Of course, the Higgins family, very famous in the world of racing. Litchfield Bridge we go. Hunter, Adam, Babs, Higgins, sorry, Casely, then Higgins, then the number 24 of, it's now Hugh Lawrenson in Brody Treadle is 10th. 11th, Ed Matthews. 6.5 minutes to go. He's come from 30th to 13th in the number 19 Persistence Motorsport cart. Now Ellswood is. Oh, and now suddenly, well, we'll come back to that. Remember, we're 3 wide for the race lead. It's all broken loose here. Going into Fullerton S's on lap number 9. Hunter, Adams, Bab, Casey, Higgins and Barthorpe. Now, falling all over the Wilson complex. Hunter is in front. Suddenly, a whole lot more drivers are going to lap. Now Hunter from Casely, Adams, Babs, Barthorpe, Higgins, Steadman. Lawrenson is now 8th. Trehorn 9th. Sorry, Newman Oakley is now 7th. But his transponder is obviously not picking up the split time. We come off the bridge. 4 carts have got a slight advantage. So Hunter, Casely, Adams and Babs. There goes Adams for 2nd, passing Casely. Behind him is a slight gap, about 5 or 6 cart lengths too. The number 24 cart of Coles Racing's Miles Barthorpe. He is now fending off the number 86 of Harry Newman Oakley and his Vision Motorsport teammate Matthew Higgins. Jack Steadman and Hugh Lawrenson also in that group. Jenkins has retired the number 30 machine to join James Crossley, Chris Simpson and John Knox on the sidelines. 30 drivers remain in this race with 5 minutes plus a lap to go, and suddenly Kai Hunter has found an extra gear. He has been able to extend his advantage over Tom Adams to 3/4 of a second. Can Adams and the closely following Casely and Babs claw back the deficit through the first hairpin up towards hairpin number 2? Jack Steadman under pressure in that number 62 Project 1 kart from the number 75 Vision Motorsport kart of Matthew Higgins. Higgins in turn has got Ellswood now. So William Ellswood, he's gone from 30th to 10th. Oh, there's a spinner coming out of the first out of the Fullerton S's. Don't know who that is, but the number 19 Persistence Motorsport kart of William Ellswood. First, second, third, fourth across the line, then fifth and sixth, and a gap back to Ellswood in seventh. William Ellswood now 23 places gained. He's passed Jack Steadman. Steadman down to 8th. In fact, no, Ellswood is 7th. There's Harry Newman Oakley is in 6th position. So Harry Newman Oakley in the number 86 kart is the last kart. He's got that Vision Motorsport graphics kit, the plain white crash helmet. He's following Miles Barthorpe. Ellswood is next in line. Ellswood 58.54 seconds. Fastest lap of the race thus far. Hunter, Adams, the gap 0.6 of a second. Another new fastest lap for William Ellswood. 58.44 seconds. Over the bridge, there's a change for second place. And look at the lead that Kai Hunter's got. That was Ben Casely making a move on Tom Adams. So Casely, the number 53 kart, he moves into P2. Taylor Babs outbreaks Casely for that position going into the first hairpin. Here comes Adams. Adams back in 4th place now with Barthorpe and Newman Oakley 5th and 6th. And this is allowing William Ellswood to close in on them. The gap back between 6th and 7th, Oakley and Ellswood, is 1.3 seconds. And William Ellswood is just in the first sector of the entire race by this or any other driver. Hunter, his lead 1.6 seconds. 2 minutes to go. I think Kai Hunter may have done enough. Bab, Casely, second. Adams, Barthorpe and Ellswood will dispute the final podium positions. William Ellswood from 3rd on the grid has a chance. He has a chance. From fastest in qualifying to heartbreak in final 1, the number 19 Persistence Motorsport kart. He's got that silver tinged graphics kit chasing the E-plate holder up the short chute towards the Fullerton S's now. Taylor Babs, the number 29 kart, has P2. Ben Casely has P3. Adams has P4. Newman Oakley has P5. Miles Barthorpe has P6. And William Ellswood has P7. Ellswood has caught this group. Jack Steadman is next. Harry is 4th in the number 86 kart. Into the first hairpin. Towards hairpin number 2. Oh, and there's a move from Tom Adams on the number 86 kart of Newman Oakley. Adams has to think better of it. Ellswood now makes the move on Adams. Oh, Ellswood, Adams. There's a Slight coming together going into Fullerton S's. Adams, I think, lost a play to Miles Barthorpe, but Ellswood, I think, is into P5. Last lap board goes out. Kai Hunter leads by 2.19 seconds from Taylor Babs. Ben Casely is third. Now we wait for Harry Newman Oakley in fourth place. Well, I think Kai Hunter has done enough here. He's comfortably clear. Who's going to be second, third? Can William Ellswood get onto the podium? Well, he's emerged off the bridge in, is that fifth place? Babs to second at the expense of Casely. Newman Oakley into P3 as they come into the second hairpin. There goes Ellswood. Ellswood up the inside of Casey. Runs him a little bit wide coming up the second hairpin. That puts William Ellswood from 30th to 4th. Unbelievable drive from number 19, William Ellswood. Kai Hunter come out to the final. Dan Holland Racing's Kai Hunter takes the checkered flag. Second will be Taylor Babs. Third for Harry Newman Oakley. And William Ellswood, well, he passes Miles Barthorpe, Ben Casely, Tom Adams there at the end, but what a drive. William Ellswood started 30th and finishes 4th. Barthorpe comes home in 5th position. Ben Casely is 6th. 7th for Tom Adams. Jack Steadman is 8th. 9th for Brodie Trahorn. 10th is Hugh Lawrenson. Then it's Jensen Watts, Edward Matthews and Will Eggerby in 13th. Ryan Taylor Truman 14th. At the end of the race, I didn't see what happened, but Matthew Higgins gets forced down into 15th position. Kieran Kay, Harry Gibson, Max Edmondson, Harrison Collins and Jordan Morris. Didn't see Harrison Collins that much. He dropped back from a top 6 position at the start down to 19th place. Morris rounds out the top 10, the top 20. And outside the top 20, it was Jack Meakin, William Walker, Ben Hearsay, Daniel Armstrong and Daniel Yates. That's your top 25. And that means we have just one race to go. It'll be race 23 on the programme. And it'll be the second final for Rotax 177 coming up very shortly.
Yeah, my weekend was quite good. Quite strong yesterday, and final 1 didn't go our way, but final 2 got quite a strong result.
Final 2 was really good. Plenty of pace. The kart felt good all day, but it seemed to click even more in the final. So yeah, pace was really good.
So, like at the start of the race, I got a little bit of a gap, and the quarters up quite fast, to be fair. And Tom and Taylor went in, and I just had to go back in, just to like get in front again. But like showing that going to other tracks, like when it's not as big as this, I think it'll be closer racing, and I think we'll have a good battle right the way through the season.